Good morning, friends. In the last episode, I have spoken about how developing nations can generate 96% and above employment for the youths as the developed countries have made it possible. So, what are the factors? How can we do this? How can we achieve the goal of having 96% and above employment generation in a nation called developing? As per the UNO's Sustainable Development Goals, which include 17 goals, we call them SDG, Sustainable Development Goals 17. It started in 2015, and before that, the names were different, and it was decided in 2015 globally that by 2030 we should be able to achieve certain goals which will raise the level of standard of living in the developing nations. Out of 17, I have chosen two goals, and I think if these two goals are achieved, majority of the problems will be solved globally. SDG 4 talks about quality education for all, and SDG 8 equal and justified economic growth and conducive environment for employment for all those who are in the line of having employment. Take example of one village. Most of the urban areas in developing nations are having good development, and the reason is evident that quality education has made it possible for them to achieve the goal what we call sustainable development. The focus should be more on the developmental processes of the rural areas. Take example of India. As I have discussed earlier that approximately 67% of population in India resides in villages. Now if you go for the quality education and employment opportunities, economic growth, then we can certainly say that it is not at par with the urban areas, and we are nowhere closer to the developed nations. But it can be possible. Factors of developments are available in the village, in the rural areas. Let us have one panchayat. Minimum population of panchayat should be 5,000. It goes up to 10,000 and more. Let us have a unit. Let us make the panchayat a unit. The land is available for agriculture, water sources are available for fisheries, grasslands are available for animal husbandry, and other amenities are also available for small scale industries, rural industries. Let us go back 40 years. What was the process in the village? What was the basic economical development method? I have seen my ancestors, they used to cultivate almost everything: eatables, cereals, vegetables, pulses, milk, except salt and medicines. For these two things, they used to depend on money. Then, from where they used to get those monies? They used to sell cereals, vegetables, oils, milk, and they used to earn money, and the money used to be spent for medicines, for salt, for kerosene oils, and for other things which were not available in the rural areas. After the agricultural season used to be over, some of the family members used to go out for earning. They used to get money, they would bring that money, and again for the next year, for the necessary things which were to be purchased, they used to spend money on those things. I don't say that that was a golden period. No. But there was a source of employment generation. Not a single person except disabled and old people and children used to be stay at home. All used to be employed either in the fields, agricultural lands, or selling vegetables, selling cereals, going out and earning. Unemployment problem was a myth those days. Now also, if you go to villages and if you ask somebody, or if you try to find out the daily laborers, it is very difficult to find. They are engaged, somewhere they are engaged. They go to nearby cities. Construction works are always when there is no cultivation. But in some of the states in India and in other countries also, agriculture is a full-time job where the area of land is very vast. Complete family is engaged in those works. So that means employment can be generated. When we talk about employment, it is not only government job. It includes private job, agricultural job, self-employment, entrepreneurship, professions, and so on. I have been in one of the developed countries where a carpenter draws salary almost equivalent to an engineer in that country. because the skill level of those people are very high and no work is considered lesser than any other job. Education system is such that the people who are not highly interested in education, after 8th or ninth class, they go for vocational courses. They learn something, they develop their skills, they go for apprenticeship job, and further they adopt those skills, those knowledges as their profession. There is no discrimination in salary structure. That means people are regarded for their human resource skills. Same thing can be done in India also or in any other developing nation. So first of all, the efforts are to be put on the quality education in the rural areas. So how can we improve the quality? We have teachers, we have schools, we have students, but why the quality is not getting increased? In urban areas, you will find that the public schools, English medium schools are run by private institutions, trusts, societies, and they pay for the work they do. They don't guarantee that once you have come, whether you teach or not, but you will be paid. That always gives a challenge to the teachers to improve themselves. Whatever they earn through teaching, and they make the trust or society or institution to earn, out of that earning they are paid a share. So they realize that.